Hey Josh, this is Batman. Well, alright, I can't do the Batman voice as well. But, so today's conversation, since I'm watching Batman at midnight today, is superheroes. I had a little conversation with a good friend, and we talked anywhere from could Flash run faster on land than water, which makes sense because water is not as dense as the ground, so that was an easy one. But then we were like, okay, can the Flash run faster from, let's say, New York to London in comparison to Superman flying from New York to London? We know for a fact that Flash is by far faster than Superman. Another conversation that came up was with Professor X. Could he be able to mind control anybody like Superman? So if he wanted to, let's say, although it would never happen in terms of Superman killing himself, what if Professor X was able to control his mind and say, alright, I want you to go hold on to kryptonite or something? And then, I also got a little weird when we started talking about Professor X controlling Transformers. He can control humans, no problem. But could he control electronic stuff? I think we decided no, impossible. And then from there we started talking about Spider-Man versus Batman. Who would win? Who would win indeed? So I did do a little bit of research on could Batman beat Spider-Man or would Spider-Man beat Batman? And consensus is it could go either way. Spidey senses is what Spider-Man has as his biggest asset. But bigger picture, he's a teenager. He's like 17, maybe 18 at best. And in terms of fighting experience, he's got none. Everything is by instinct. Batman, on the other hand, obviously I'm kind of cheering for him here. Batman has gotten over 10 plus years of martial arts, and he's the brainiac of the operation. In the Justice League, guess who comes up with the plans? That's right, Batman. He would come up with ways to somehow slow Spider-Man down. Yeah, Spidey's got those little awesome web things that kind of come out really fast and that can hold almost anybody, tie him up per se. But Batman's got those like claws on the end of his shins that he would be able to just kind of stop and do whatever he needs to do. Granted, anything that if Batman threw those Bat Ninja stars, Spidey would be able to sense them and move out of the way. But then again, Batman has time to prep for it. Now, hand-to-hand combat, Spider-Man's stronger. But all martial arts pretty much indicate that it's not how strong you are, it's how you use the strength of your opponent against them. So then from there we started talking about, well, if we're talking about strength, who would the 10 most powerful superheroes be? I'm with Superman. See, hold on. So, in terms of Superman, he's the king daddy of all superheroes. That makes sense. However, here are some interesting things that came up. Green Lantern. He's very powerful. Could he take out Superman? In theory, yes. But the Lanterns cannot, I repeat, cannot make stuff that hurts people. So he's out. Doctor Strange came into the picture. So did the Flash. But the Flash can just run. He's got no strength. And then we talked about Hulk. Hulk's a superhero. He's super strong. But really, Superman has never been tested. He always has held back if you really look into everything. Then we talked about, yes, he's got kryptonite as weakness. That's his only weakness, really, if you think about it. Then Thor came to mind. Now, Thor is a god. A god cannot be killed, right? But then Superman, he's invincible, again, except for the kryptonite. Then the topic of, well, Thor's hammer. Only Thor can pick it up. So what if it got put on Superman's chest? He'd be pinned to the ground. However, I remember Odin saying, only a worthy person is able to lift the hammer. And if you think about it, who's more worthier than Superman? So in the end though, well actually I shouldn't say in the end, I'm going to call that part 1. I will continue this as a part 2 in the near future once I get some more information. Maybe do like a top 10 or top 5 list. And then you will see, yet again, Superman is the strongest. So until next time, Josh, enjoy your punishment.